G'day, how you doing? Adam Williams here from Easy Way Photography, and of course, what's this channel called? It is Adam Williams Creative on YouTube. That's where we are here. I'm doing the wiggles again. Anyway, what's going on? What's going on? Well, this is the third video. I mean, this is a brilliant start, isn't it? I mean, I could cut it, but I think you guys will forgive me, won't you, if it's a bit all over the shop at the start. What is going on? We are doing the third and final look at the Photoshop plugin, which is Nik FX. I'll put the link to the two previous videos in the description below, where you can take a look at, you know, how great color effects and silver effects are. They're both within the Nik FX collection. And then today we're going to look at analog FX. Okay, so we'll jump over to Photoshop. Before we do that, this is not a paid video. I'm not being paid to promote this video, although I kind of am, because I'm an affiliate of DxO. So the link down below, which you'll get 30% off the Nik Collection, which is an absolute bargain and cheaper than what I paid for it about 2 months ago. I paid full ticket price, and I think it is incredibly valuable in my workflow. But down below, 30% off. If you use that affiliate link down below, I will get a small percentage, which will help support the channel and keep me creating YouTube videos. But I'm not fussed if you buy it or you don't. It might not be for you, but if it is, I think it's incredibly valuable, and I've been using it for a long, long time, maybe like 8 years. Let's jump over to Photoshop and I'll show you a little bit more. Okay, so are we going? Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. I think we're good. Microphone's on, check, check, check. All right. Let me show you what we did the last couple of days, the examples that you can see in the videos, the previous videos, which I've linked below. So as I said, we took a look at color effects. Actually, before we do that, it's not going on. Let me just come to the filter menu. This is the Nik Collection. These are all the pieces that you get of the Nik Collection. There's 9 separate plugins. Analog effects, the one we're going to look at today. Color effects is the one that we looked at in the first video, and I'll show you that image just here. Define is a noise reduction plugin. I don't really use it, to be honest, but it's probably very, very good. I don't have a great noise problem with my images, but it's probably very good. HDR effects, I don't use it. I'm not a HDR guy, but you might love it. You might absolutely love it. Anyway, there's a whole bunch more there. The ones that we've looked at in the previous video: silver effects, color effects, and today we'll look at analog effects. So a couple of days ago we looked at color effects, and we took this raw file. Look at that. Not much doing. You know, you'd be forgiven for deleting that. Not much detail, not much mood, not much atmosphere, not much drama. And we used mainly one filter in color effects by the Nik Collection, or a part of the Nik Collection, called detail extraction. Video in the link below. Video in the description below, and look what we were able to do. Look at that. Like, what a difference. Before, there's nothing doing. After, pop. Okay, that's the sort of thing. That detail extraction is incredible, and there's a whole bunch of other filters as well. And then the last video, a couple of days ago again, link in the description. Take a look at that. We took this. You know, it's okay. It's just a midday snapshot, really. And the midday shots generally, yeah, the light's okay. There's not much doing. The colors are midday-ish. Okay, so often switching to black and white is a really, really good idea. I'm not that confident with black and white photography, but Nik FX, silver effects can do things like this really, really easily. I think that's turned into a really high quality black and white photo, if I do say so myself. All right, it's okay, it's pretty good. Certainly better than that, I think you'd agree, okay? And today, we're looking at adding mood drama with the analog effects, which gives this grungy film, nostalgic vibe, okay? And I really dig it. It's not, maybe not for everyone, but I really enjoy it. Let's have a look at that. So this is the raw file, and then we added some fog, a little bit of fog. Why not add some fog? I did that. I show you how to do that in my courses, my advanced creative Photoshop courses at www.thebohemiumcreative.com.au. There's a free sample on the home page there. that you can sign up for and check it out. Okay. Realistic fog, check, done. Okay, but what I usually use this analog effects for is just putting the cherry on top. Okay, I finish my workflow, I take it into analog effects and just see if I can't get a little bit more mood, emotion, drama from one of the analog effects filters. Let's do that now. Filter menu, Nik Collection, Analog Effects Pro 2. There we go. Much like the silver effects menu, all the menus are very user-friendly. I'll just go full screen here. And look, it's just a case of clicking on one of these filters at the top. There's a whole bunch of other options. I won't go into that today. There they all are there, all these different bits and bobs. But I like these preset filters really, really, a lot. Okay, so I click on the top one. I quite like that. If we lower the opacity of that, I think that would give a lot of mood. If we go compare up here, before, yeah, after, yeah, you probably like it's too much. I agree, it is a bit too much. But if we play that out and lower the opacity, that could work really well. Let's just flick on down here. Yeah, it's a bit green, isn't it? But we could maybe work with that. Oh, that one's very Jurassic Park, which was the look I was kind of hoping for. Kind of cold with a little bit of warmth in the highlights. No, not that one. Interesting. It's got potential. Just use your own intuition. Wow, that I really like that too. I like the pop of the colors. Okay. Nah, too flat. Nah. Okay. There's only 7 or 8 in here. So it's between that one for me and that one. Okay, I prefer the light, the warm highlights of this one. What about you guys? You agree with me? We could even mix and match, couldn't we? We could add the warm highlights from this filter and take it back to Photoshop, then come back in and then recreate the shadows from this filter. We could do that too. We could definitely do that, but for the time being, I think this one, and then we come over to the right-hand side and we can just adjust a few things. Again, we've got these adjustment sliders, okay, and control points. This is not meant to be a tutorial, it's just a bit of an overview. I might come back and make a full detailed tutorial on some of these things at a later date. Dust, dirt and scratches, or dust, dirt, whatever, dust, dirt, scratches, I turn that off. I don't like them much, okay? Vignette, we can open that up. We can, do we want to, I quite like it like that actually, the way it was. But you can, I don't know why you would want to go that way, but I mean, that's not for me, but maybe you're creating a dreamscape type scene, who knows? You can go really, really dark. Again, not for me. Just a nice vignette, draw attention to the subject. Perfect. You can adjust the size as well. And then film type. There's a whole bunch. You can change through these different colors. You can add, there's different sets. I want to know what we're in. We're in subtle there. We can change to these colors and all different. We're in subtle there. You can change from, neutral to faded, like this, like this. I like it where it was in the middle. Strength, that's basically the opacity. That's where we started. That's where we want to end up. Okay, so you can lessen the strength of that filter. Grain per pixel, I don't usually want grain at this point, so I push that all the way to 500, that all the way to soft, and we're good. Click OK. Takes a couple of seconds. And boom. Okay, so let's have a look. Before, after. Just a little bit more mood and atmosphere, a little bit more eerie, a little bit more dramatic. You may not agree. You might like the original. And in which case you could even, lower off the opacity there a little bit, and you get a slightly more subtle. But I do like the green eeriness in the background in particular. I think it works really, really well. Okay, so that's it. Once again, as I said, Nik Collection, I absolutely love it. Link in the description so that you can get 30% off, and that will also contribute a little bit of a percentage to me to help support the channel. But don't do it just for me. do it for yourself, because I think the Nik Collection is incredibly valuable, particularly at that price. I think it's $99 US roughly, and it's not a subscription, it's a once-off, and you can keep bringing it up and over to the latest versions of Photoshop. Okay, awesome. Thanks again for watching along. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.